Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. This night, Rigathi Gachagua was interviewed at his current residence by various media stations, and he made some remarks that have clearly backfired, going by the responses from Kenyans. When we came in, the cost of unga was between Kenya shillings 230 to 250. At that time, there was a subsidy. We have worked very hard, and now unga is between Kenya shillings 170 to 191. We decided as a government that subsidizing consumption is foolish because it is not sustainable. Rigathi Gachagua, Deputy President. Those remarks by Rigathi Gachagua have clearly backfired. A whopping majority of Kenyans have got a very strong opinion Rigathi is lying in broad daylight. Erickson Kengere Onyabuto, I've just bought unga today at 237. Which unga is he speaking of? Magdalena Chair, yani this is the VP of the Republic of Kenya? Oh God have mercy on my country. Jimmy Mwangi Shere, it's hardly 6 months since I voted in this government, but Gachagua is here to prove that I never wasted my day. Victor Mutinda, what kind of government is this, telling lies to its citizen, still politicking instead of working? Nimetoka kubai unga sahi 240. Unless I'm not within the territory, Kenya. Allah, let's be serious for once. James Binder, kwani ni Kenya gani where unga is 170 and 190? Lame Kodero, is this person living in Kenya really? Generali Jack Jakole, unga gani ni 150 to 170. We are not children of PP1 bwana. Mutahi Junior Mutahi, I wonder whether this man was not part of Jubilee government. He should stop blame game and work for Kenyans. Vino Onchari, when you entered in government, I was buying unga at 100 and now 230. Hanley Duncan, this man should go back and think about what he's talking about. Unga ni 220. Muru Wanjiku, this statement should be subjected to truth meter because it falls in its entirety. Those are some of the comments coming from Kenyans. And it's clear majority of Kenyans are not convinced by Rigathi Gachagua's remarks. In this video, as usual, I want us to dig deep into this story for Kenyans to understand the truth behind all this. If you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Yes. Rigathi is saying when they took over power, unga was 230 to 250. So their government, yes, his government with Ruto, has worked so hard, and unga is now between 170 to 190. That's what Rigathi is saying. And he's saying they removed subsidies on unga because it was not sustainable. And from the comments, it's very clear that Kenyans are in disagreement with those sentiments. And averagely, if you check on unga prices, different brands of unga across various supermarkets in the country, the average price, if you do the average price is above 200 Kenya shillings. So it's actually true, as Kenyans are saying, Rigathi is lying in broad daylight. So, where is the truth in all this? It's a fact that in the less than 7 months this government has been in power, the office of the presidency, where Rigathi is also included, has spent well over 9 billion Kenya shillings. The budget estimate for the whole year was to be around 8 billion Kenya shillings, but in less than 7 months, this same government, or rather not even the government, the presidency, where Rigathi is also included, has spent 9 billion in less than 7 months. And they are requesting for an additional 5 billion Kenya shillings. So you are seeing clearly that the subsidies that were removed in order to save money, money is being wasted at the doorsteps of Rigathi and William Ruto. So according to Rigathi Gachagua and maybe Ruto, it's better for Kenyans to suffer as himself, Rigathi, Ruto and their close allies have enough. If also you look at Uhuru Kenyatta's government, according to budget estimates, Auditor General's report, the president in Uhuru Kenyatta's term used to spend 390 Kenya shillings per day. William Ruto is spending 5 million per day. So again, you are seeing clear wastage. So the subsidies that were removed is better Kenyans to suffer, but William Ruto and his team to enjoy life. Again, if you look at this government, William Ruto has increased the size of his government. There are more departments, and most definitely, he intends on adding more CAS. So Ruto is increasing the size of his government to accommodate his political allies. All these things are just increasing the government's expenditure. And above all, if you look at the budget estimates by William Ruto's government, it has reduced spending on development, but increased spending on luxuries. Things like allowances, trips, per diems, such kinds of things. Again, you are seeing this is a government that is not developmental conscious, but a government just out to spend money to please the big boys in government. So those sentiments by Rigathi Gachagua that they did away with the subsidies because they were not sustainable, Rigathi Gachagua is just confirming that this is a government that does not care about the so-called hustlers, but it cares more about the so-called big boys. That's exactly what is coming out clearly. And Rigathi Gachagua, from those remarks, and even listening to William Ruto and other top government officials, it's clear this is a team that instead of delivering, they are just playing politics day in, day out. It's just politics of propaganda. And the same Rigathi Gachagua was also in Uhuru Kenyatta's government. In fact, he has been in that government for 10 years. This is a continuation of their stay in power. So all the mistakes Uhuru Kenyatta did, they were part and parcel of the mistakes. But you are seeing a disparate team that is very disparate to pass blame. They are just looking for scapegoats. As I conclude, Rigathi Gachagua and his team are clearly clueless on governance. And if they continue going on that trajectory, I'm very certain it will be a miracle for this government to reach 2027. They have no clue at all. They don't know how to address the issues Kenyans are going through. So they keep on lying day in, day out, lying to Kenyans. Let me stop it there. If you want to support our forum, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number. Let's meet in our next analysis.